It's a new year, which means new games to look forward to. January is pretty diverse with different types of adventure games, retro-inspired titles, and action RPGs to check out. Here are games that may be worth your while. Monster Hunter Rise. Xbox and PlayStation players will finally get their hands on Monster Hunter Rise when it releases for Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, and PS5 on January 20th. Tasked with defending Komura Village from the impending rampage, players choose from one of 14 weapon types and, well, hunt monsters. Classic beasts like Rathalos, Mizutsune, and Puke Puke return, joining newcomers like Aknasam, Great Azuchi, and Magnamalo. Slay strategically, craft better weapons from your prey, and then hunt tougher monsters. Such is the Monster Hunter way of life. On Xbox Series X and PS5, there are options for 4K 60fps and even 1080p 120fps, along with 3D audio support. Despite the lack of cross-platform multiplayer, the new mechanics, like the wire bug and Silkbind skills and monsters, make it worth checking out. Forespoken. After a fair number of delays, Luminous Productions' upcoming action RPG Forespoken is finally releasing on January 24th for PS5 and PC. It stars Ella Balinska as Frey Holland, a New Yorker who discovers a mysterious bracelet that sends her to the realm of Athia, with the bracelet becoming sentient and named Cuff. Frey embarks on a journey to take down the once peaceful Tantas and save Athia. She can utilize dozens of different magic types, traverse the world with magical parkour, and fight off creatures corrupted by the break, which she's strangely immune to. Though the recent demo may have garnered mixed responses, it's still worth seeing how Forespoken turns out at launch. Dead Space. Dead Space is finally seeing a revival courtesy of Motive Studio. The remake is based on the iconic 2008 sci-fi survival horror, which sees engineer Isaac Clarke boarding on the USG Ishimura and encountering nightmarish necromorphs. Along with vastly improved visuals in terms of environmental details, textures, and volumetrics, Dead Space features Gunnar Wright as the voice of Isaac, with the character now fully voiced, and Tanya Clark as the voice of Nicole, whom she also played in Dead Space 2. New rooms, routes, obstacles, the peeling system for the realistic limb damage, and a new intensity director for dynamically adjusting necromorph spawns and effects, while delivering some 1,200 terrifying random events, are also being added. Dead Space is out on January 27th for Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC. Vengeful Guardian Moonrider. If you enjoyed the Contra-esque Blazing Chrome, then Joy Masher's action platformer Vengeful Guardian Moonrider may scratch the same retro itch. Out on January 12th for PS4, PS5, PC, and Nintendo Switch, it's set in a dystopian future where the Moonrider is awakened and decides to wreak havoc against its authoritarian masters. In addition to dashing and wall jumping, Moonrider also wields various melee attacks, giving this more of a hack-and-slash feel. Explore the 8 stages to discover chips that modify abilities, or take in the 16-bit style pixel art and delectable soundtrack while fighting for your life. Season: A Letter to the Future. Better known for the survival multiplayer title The Darwin Project, Scavenger Studio is going an entirely different route with Season: A Letter to the Future. After living in a village that doesn't experience the changing of seasons, protagonist Estelle leaves to see the world before a mysterious event alters it forever. Players will explore landscapes by bicycle, recording events and studying art while meeting people and helping them out. The purpose is to collect memories and learn more about what's coming. Season: A Letter to the Future is out on January 31st for PS4, PS5, and PC. Superfuse. On the surface, Stitchhead's Superfuse is all about being the hero and saving humanity. However, in truth, humanity is dominated by the superpower-wielding elite after leaving a dying Earth. As an enforcer, you're tasked with taking out the monstrous corrupted at their behest, with the story present in a comic book format. Launching into Steam Early Access on January 31st, Superfuse offers isometric action RPG gameplay. You choose 2 classes with various powers and skills and further augment them with different weapons, armors, and boosters. The campaign can be played solo, even offline, or with up to 4 players in drop-in, drop-out co-op. A Space for the Unbound. A Space for the Unbound offers gorgeous pixel art and a relaxing late 90s setting, but there's plenty to unpack in the story. Focused on high schoolers, Atma and Raya, in rural Indonesia who gain the ability to dive into mines, they must explore the world, interact with its people, and deal with bizarre events like meteors and giant cats. Amid all the chaos, the slice of life pace and exploration of mental health issues make for an endearing experience. A Space for the Unbound is out on January 19th for PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch. Children of Silent Town. How many games have a very mean cat messing with the main character as their selling point? Children of Silent Town does, and it's probably the least terrifying aspect of this dark adventure from Elf Games and Luna 2. You control Lucy, who suspects something dire in the neighboring forest of her village, and it doesn't help that people are disappearing without explanation. Lucy sets out to investigate, solving puzzles and talking to people, before they suddenly disappear, in a point-and-click adventure where singing may help out more than you'd expect. Launching on January 11th, Children of Silent Town will be available for PC. Lone Ruin. Cuddle Monster Games is no stranger to roguelikes and bullet hell titles. However, its next game, Lone Ruin, is a twin-stick roguelike shooter focused more on magic. You venture to the ruins of a magical city turned corrupted haven to investigate ancient magic, which has since twisted its people into terrifying creatures. One Lone Ruin seems to hold the answers, but you'll need to fight through multiple enemies and bosses to get to it. Various spells, from beams and ricocheting shots to magical slashes, and upgrades are available as one makes their way. On top of this is Survival Mode, a wave-based mode where the enemies get tougher and more plentiful over time. Lone Ruin is out on January 12th for PC and Nintendo Switch. Hey, did you know that we at Gaming Bolt upload new videos every day? Stick around, drop a like, subscribe, and hit that bell, and let us know what kind of content you'd like to see in the future with a comment below.